Hello my dear students, welcome to Unacademy GATE English. Those who are coming new, please subscribe the channel, share the channel. Those who are coming for the first time to the channel, please subscribe the channel and share the channel. And before going to start the session, let me introduce myself. Myself KV Swamy. I did my MTech in signal processing from JNT College of Engineering, Hyderabad, and passed out in the year 2007. And since 2009, I was into this GATE coaching field, teaching my favorite subject, signals and systems and communication throughout the country. I have total 12 plus years of teaching experience. Now I am associated with Unacademy, and if you want to take any course on Unacademy, you can use my code KVS Live to get flat 10% discount on any course. If you want to get any course on Unacademy, you can use my code KVS Live to get flat 10% discount. First of all, we'll see how many types of subscriptions are there in Unacademy as far as GATE is concerned. Basically, we are going to have two types of subscriptions here. First one is the plus subscription we'll call, and the second one is the iconic subscription. Before going to see what are the difference between plus subscription and iconic subscription, let me tell you about plus subscription. Here in plus, the student is exposed to live classes, many crash courses you'll be having, weekly tests are conducted, doubt solving sessions are also conducted, and the batches, this is important, batches are conducted in both English and Hindi. If a student is not comfortable with English, he can take the class in Hindi, and if a student is not comfortable with Hindi, he can take the class in English. And we have rank improvement batches also. And apart from this, we have one more type of subscription known as iconic subscription, in which the student will be under the supervision of a experienced educator known as mentor. Here in iconic subscription, personal coach is given to the students, and sometimes the mentors are also the previous GATE toppers. They will be periodically monitoring the progress of the student, and you will be given a study planner. Study booster sessions are there in iconic subscription. Personalized test analysis is there. Dedicated doubt clearing instructors are there in iconic subscription, and apart from that, the student is given a preparatory study material. So this is about the iconic subscription. Suppose if you want to take either the plus subscription or iconic subscription, what is the fee structure, how the fee is going to vary? Let me tell you that. Suppose if a student is planning to take a plus subscription for 12 months, that is 1 year, the fee is around 27,225 rupees, and if you are going to use my code KVS Live, you are going to get flat 10% discount on the subscription fees, means around 25,000 only. Suppose if you are going to, if a student is planning for 1.5 year course in plus, it costs around 34,650, and if you are going to use my code KVS Live, again flat 10% discount you are going to get, my dear students. Again, if you are planning for 24 months, which is ideal for second year students, in plus it costs around 39,600, and again you can use my code KVS Live to get flat 10% discount. Then what about iconic subscription, in which the student will be under the supervision of a mentor for 1 year course, that is 12 months. In iconic it costs around 45,225 rupees, and if you are going to good evening, and if you are going to use my code KVS Live, you will be getting flat 10% discount. Again, if a student is planning for iconic subscription for 2 years, which is ideal for second year students, it costs around 66,600. Again, if you are going to use my code KVS Live, you are going to get flat 10% discount here and here also. So this is about the fee structure, and this iconic subscription for 24 months is ideal for second year students. Right. Now let's go back to our course. We were discussing the signals and systems topic, in which we are at the first unit, that is basics of signals and systems. In the last class, we have seen what happens if you are given shifting, scaling in one operation by using different methods, first shift then scale, first scale then shift by taking alpha as common, and we have seen the concept of area of a signal, and we have seen that area, suppose if you are going for time shifting operation in continuous case or discrete case, area doesn't change with time shifting, and area doesn't change with the time reversal also. And if you are going for time scaling, in continuous case area changes. If A is the area of the original signal, then x of alpha t, which is the scaled version of the signal will have the area of A by alpha. For discrete time signals with the decimation, area changes. Again with interpolation, area doesn't change if you are going for zero interpolation. If you are going for other types of interpolation, area will change. That is the last discussion. Now I got a small problem for you. Let's solve 2 or 3 problems and then we'll go back to the next discussion. The problem is like this. Observe here, my dear students. I'm writing here, let x of t be a continuous time signal. X of t be a continuous time signal defined as x of t is equal to 0 for t less than 3. This is the definition of the signal. X of t is equal to 0 for t less than 3. Now the question is, for each signal given below, the value of the independent variable t, for which it is guaranteed to be 0. Guaranteed to be 0. So the first one is x of 1 minus t. Second one is x of 1 minus t plus x of 2 minus t. Third one is x of 1 minus t multiplied with x of 2 minus t. Fourth one is x of 3t, and the fifth one is x of t by 3. All of you try to solve this question. Anyway, I am going to explain. Jyotendra, why decimation inverse does not exist? Could you explain in detail, sir? Jyotendra, already I had discussed that one in the previous videos. Go through that one. If you're not comfortable, again I'll repeat. Please go through previous videos. This is an important problem. All of you try to solve this one. So how to solve this one, my dear students? Observe here. What is it? Let x of t be a continuous time signal. Okay, continuous time signal means definition anyway you know. Defined as x of t is 0 for t less than 3. So the shape of the signal x of t is something like this. We don't know the equation of the line, but he said x of t is 0 for t less than 3. Something like this. This is our x of t. If you observe x of t is 0 for t less than 3. What I have drawn satisfy this one, right? Now for each signal given below, he has given many signals. The value of the independent variable t for which the signal is guaranteed to be 0, right? Now given this x of t, now you have to draw all these signals. From that you can answer. Now what is the first one? Let me go to the next slide, my dear students. What is the first one? X of 1 minus t. So given x of t, can you draw x of 1 minus t? Yes, this is nothing but x of minus t plus 1, right? Now in the last class we have seen this is a transformation involving shifting as well as scaling. First shift, then scale. What is the path I told you? X of t is there with you. First shift, shifting factor. Observe, go to x of t plus 1, and I said that call this as y of t. Scale this y of t by minus 1. Last class we have seen. So that you'll get x of minus t plus 1 only. Now draw. X of t is there with you. This is your x of t. We assume, you can assume any shape. Arbitrary shape I am assuming, your wish. X of t plus 1 means what? X of t plus 1 means advanced version. Advanced version means left shift. Like this. Now this is y of t. For this y of t, I have to calculate y of minus t. Y of minus t means time reverse version. Mirror image along vertical axis. Mirror image along vertical axis or folding the signal along vertical axis. It will come something like this. Now, when this will be 0? When this will be 0, for what values of the independent variable? This x of 1 minus t will be 0. You must type your answers in the live chat, my dear students. Now, can I say that from this signal will be 0 for t greater than minus 2? Observe here. T greater than minus 2, the signal is 0. So, this is the answer for the first one. Hope everybody is getting. Those who are coming new, please subscribe the channel and share the channel in many ways. Hope everybody got this one. Please reply. T greater than minus 2. Because in this x of minus t plus 1, for t greater than minus 2, the signal value is 0. So t greater than minus 2. Ritik Roshan, do one thing. Tomorrow I'll explain the special class, Ritik Roshan. Already these concepts were completed in the last class. Right. Again the next one. What is the next one? So this one is completed, my dear students. Basics, you must be perfect in basics. Second one, x of 1 minus t plus x of 2 minus t. Right. So let's draw x of 2 minus t. X of 2 minus t. Again I can write this as x of minus t plus 2. First shift then scale. X of t is there with you. Go to x of t plus 2. Call this as y of t. Ritik Roshan, as this is your first class, some basics are required. Don't worry. I'll let you know. So x of t plus 2 means what? X of t, already we have x of t plus 2 means this one. Advanced version of x of t by 2 units. Now take the reversal. What will happen? Minus 1. So this is x of t plus 2. Now he is asking for what? X of 1 minus t plus x of 2 minus t. Observe, my dear students. If I add this signal 1 and this signal 2. If I add the first signal and second signal, so the resulting signal will be existing from what value to what value? If I add this one, observe here, my dear students. If I add the first signal and second signal, first signal is existing from minus infinite to minus 2. Second signal is existing from minus infinite to minus 1. If I add these two signals, first and second, the resulting signal will be existing from minus infinite to minus 1. Minus infinite to minus 1. So I can write that x of 1 minus t plus x of 2 minus t exists from minus infinite to minus 1. See, minus infinite, if I add the first one, red mark signals, the resulting signal will be existing from minus infinite to minus 1. So for what values this signal, this x of 1 minus t plus x of 2 minus t will be 0? For t greater than minus 1. For t greater than minus 1, the signal will be 0. X of 1 minus t plus x of 2 minus t will exist from minus infinite to minus 1. So it will be 0 for t greater than minus 1. So this is the answer for the second one. Hope everybody getting. Please reply in the live chat. Harika, Raviteja, Ritik Roshan, don't worry, I'll let you know all the basics. This is your first class. Some basics are required. I don't know why the crowd is less today. Right. Now, two problems completed. Let's take the third one. Third one is what? Third one is x of 1 minus t multiplied with x of 2 minus t. What is the shape for x of 1 minus t we got? Observe, x of 1 minus t means this one we got. Something we got. This is x of 1 minus t. X of 2 minus t, what we got? X of 2 minus t. Minus 1. Now what is done here? Multiplication is done. Always remember, my dear students, that multiplication of signals is nothing but multiplying at common instants. Multiplication of signals is nothing but multiplying at common instants. If you want to multiply two signals, simply observe the common area. In that common area, multiply the two signals. Multiplication of two signals is nothing but multiplying at common instants. Now if you observe, this signal is existing from what value to what value? Minus infinite to minus 2. This signal is existing from what value to what value? Minus infinite to minus 1. If I multiply these two signals, the common portion is from what value to what value? Common portion minus infinite to what value? Minus 2. Isn't it? Common portion is from minus infinite to minus 2. X of 1 minus t minus infinite to minus 2, x of 2 minus t minus infinite to minus 1, multiply over the common portion. Common portion is from minus infinite to minus 2. So for what values of the independent variable, this signal will be 0 for t greater than minus 2. Hope everybody is getting. For t greater than minus 2. Raviteja, mistaken. Common portion minus infinite to minus 2 only, Raviteja. Right? This is the third one. Hope everybody is comfortable. Ritik Roshan, don't worry. This is completed. Now, fourth one. Fourth one is x of 3t. Now, x of t is a signal like this. Now, x of 3t. How to draw x of 3t? How to draw x of 3t? Divide each point in the original signal with the scaling factor. What is scaling factor here? 3. 3 by 3. 1. So this is x of 3t. X of 3t. If this is x of t, this is x of 3t. Now, when this x of 3t will be 0, please reply in the live chat. T less than 1. T less than 1. Observe, for t less than 1, to the left side of 1, the signal is supposed to be 0. T less than 1. Okay. Ritik Roshan, we are not doing Laplace transform here. Okay, that is, we are done in the special class morning. That will not come here. Okay, nice. If you remember the concepts of Laplace. Suppose if I ask you for x of t by 3, the last one. Divide each point with the scaling factor. What will happen? 3 will become 9. So this is x of t by 3. So for what values of t? Here, what can you write, my dear students? For what values of t? Can I write it as t less than 9? T less than 9. T less than 9. Yes or no? Reply in the live chat, my dear students. Yes, exactly, Ravitega. What happened to Chinna? Jyotendra, what happened? Where are you? Harika? Right. Now, if you go back to the problem, all are completed. All are completed. Shall we take a similar problem for discrete? Yes or no? Shall we take a similar problem for discrete? Yes, let's take. Observe it. Let x of n be a discrete time signal with x of n is equal to x of n is equal to 0 for n less than -2 and n greater than 4. For n less than -2 and n greater than 4. For each of the signals, given below, the value of independent variable, the value of, this is very important, independent variable n, for which the signal becomes 0. I am giving first one x of n minus 3, second one x of n plus 4, x of minus n, x of minus n plus 2, x of minus n minus 2. All of you try to answer this question. This is about discrete case, my dear students. Discrete case. Good evening, Shivanshu. How are you? Shivanshu, Ritik Roshan, please go to the previous videos for more information. Right. Now, how to solve this question? Signal is defined for x of discrete time signal. Continuous time signal means they exist at every instant of time. Discrete time signal means we have to consider only integer values of time, and defined for n less than -2. Observe here, n less than -2 and n greater than 4. So, sorry, it is 0 for n less than -2 and n greater than 4. So I can draw like this. Take some signal of your choice, discrete. So -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, some signal item. Discrete time, it must be discrete time. See whether the condition is satisfied. The signal must be 0 for n less than -2. Fine, left side. And it must be 0 for n greater than 4. Fine, satisfied. You can take any signal of your choice, but my wish is this one. Right. Now, the first one is what? X of n minus 3. Okay. X of n minus 3. What is this operation, my dear students? Time shifting operation. This is in the form of x of n minus n naught. Always compare with the standard shift, where n naught value is +3. Time shifting operation n naught positive means delayed version. Delayed version means right shift or left shift? Right shift. So resulting signal x of n minus 3 will exist from what value to what value? Simply add 3. What will happen if I add 3? This will go to 7. This will go to 7. What happens if I add 3 here? This will go to 1. So the resulting signal will exist from 1 to 7. So for what values of n, this x of n minus 3 this x of n minus 3 will be 0. What can you write? For n, observe here, for n less than 1 and n greater than 7. Hope everybody is getting this answer for the first one. Okay, Chinna, you have to write to the left also, n less than 1 and n greater than 7. N less than 1 and n greater than 7. Hope everybody is comfortable. Right. Let's go to the next one. X of n plus 4. Very simple. X of n plus 4. Compare with the standard shift. This is in the form of x of n minus n naught, where the value of n naught is minus 4. Positive or negative? Negative. Time shifting operation n naught negative means what? Delayed version or advanced version? Advanced version. Advanced version means right shift or left shift? Left shift. By how many units? 4 units. So what happens if I shift this x of n to the left by 4? Left by 4 means this minus 2 will go to minus 6 and this 4 will go to what point? 0. 0. So this is x of n plus 4. X of n plus 4. So what can you write? This will be 0. Where it is 0, my dear students? N less than minus 6 and n greater than 0. N less than minus 6 and n greater than 0. Exactly, Shivanshu, you're right. Shivanshu, you subscribe the channel. Subscribe the channel. Right. Second one is also completed. Third one, x of minus n. Very simple. X of minus n. X of minus n means what? Mirror image along vertical axis, or folding the signal along vertical axis, my dear students. Now, x of n is existing from minus 3 to 4. X of minus 1 will minus n will exist from what value to what value? 4 will become minus 4. 2 will minus 2 will become 2. So x of minus n will exist from minus 4 to 2. Minus 4 to 2. So what can you write? N less than minus 4, it is 0. And n greater than 2. N less than minus 4 and n greater than 2. This will be your answer, my dear students. Vignesh. Very good, Vignesh. But you have to write in a proper way. In terms of Chinna, again, you are committing mistake. N greater than 2, right? But n less than minus 4 is also, it is 0. It is a finite duration signal. See, the previous case, the continuous time signal, what he gave. Observe here, my dear students. The continuous time signal, he gave only this condition. X of t is 0 for t less than 3. Means I consider this to be infinite duration signal. You have to. But this is a finite duration signal because he said that the signal exists between only two values. Means it is a finite duration signal. So you have to specify the right hand limit and left hand limit as well. Okay. Now third one is also completed. Let's switch to the fourth one. X of minus n plus 2. Okay, fine. Arey yaar. Right. X of minus n plus 2. How do you solve this one? This is a transformation involving shifting as well as scaling. First shift, then scale. So how to proceed? X of n is there with you. Go to x of n plus 2. First shift. Consider this to be y of n. Scale y of n by minus 1. To get x of minus n plus 2. X of minus n plus 2. X of n is existing from what value to what value? Minus 2 to 4. Observe here. X of n is existing from minus 2 to 4. X of n plus 2 will exist from what value to what value? Advanced version will exist from what value to what value, my dear students? Left shift. Minus 4 to 2. Take the reversal. This is y of n. For this y of n, take the reversal. Minus 2 to 4. So x of minus n plus 2 exists from minus 2 to 4. So for what values of n the signal will be 0? What can I write? I can write n less than minus 2 and n greater than 4. Hope everybody got this answer. Chinna? Yes, minus 2 to 4. Very good. Right. So the last one now. Where is the question? Question is gone. What is the last one I gave you? X of minus n minus 2, I think. Minus n minus 2. Right. Now again, this is a transformation involving shifting as well as scaling. X of n varies from what value to what value? Minus 2 to 4. X of n minus 2, 0 to 6. 0 to 6. This is y of n. For y of n, take the reversal. Thank you, Harika. Take the reversal. Minus 6 to 0. So this is the range of x of minus n minus 2. So for what values of the independent variable the signal is supposed to be 0? N less than minus 6 and n greater than 0. Right? So I think we completed all. We completed all. All of you, if you have completed, give a thumbs up in the live chat. N greater than, n less than. Exactly, Vignesh. You are right. Give a thumbs up in the live chat, those who are completed, so that we can go to the next problem. Next problem. Right. Observe here. The next problem is in the last class. Okay, China. In the last class, somebody was asking this question. I didn't remember who is asking. Look here, I'll tell you the concept first. I'm taking a discrete time signal. We are in the very basics. All of you listen carefully. We are in the very basics. So this is my signal x of n. Say value is 1. This is x of n. Now, Khalil, I'm good. Now look here, students. From this, I want to calculate 3 by 2 n. I want to calculate. Let's extend the concept slowly. X of n is given. How to calculate x of 3 by 2 n? Right? In how many ways I can get this one? First way. See, what do you know? This is scaling in discrete. First of all, discrete time signal means they exist only at integer values of time. Right? Now, this is in the form of x of alpha n, where the value of alpha is how much? 3 by 2 means 1.5. So alpha greater than 1 means what? First of all, we'll analyze. We must analyze. Decimation must occur. Decimation must occur. Decimation means what? Decrease in number of samples. How to get the decimated version? I told you. How to get it? Divide each point in the original signal. Divide 0 with 3 by 2, 1 with 3 by 2, 2 with 3 by 2, 3 with 3 by 2. What will happen? 0 by 3 by 2. 0 by 3. Yes, Khalil, I'll teach communication as well. What happens if I divide 0 with 3 by 2? 0 is an integer. So we'll get a sample. So what happens if I divide this 1 with 3 by 2? 1 by 3 by 2 is 2 by 3. Non-integer value. But discrete time signals exist only at integer values of time. So not allowed. 2 by 3 by 2. 4 by 3. Non-integer. Again. 3 by 3 by 2. 3 by 3 by 2 is what? 2. This is what I am going to get. Here between 0 and 2 there is one more integer 1. Nothing is there means you can represent it. So this is the signal x of 3 by 2n. Hope everybody is comfortable with this. Now in the last class, some students were asking me, sir, whether I can do decimation then interpolation, first interpolation then decimation, will I get the same answer? Yes, you will get the same answer. Observe here. Method 2. Method 2. First of all, decimate. Decimate means first of all calculate x of 3n. X of 3n means what? What will come? X of n is there. X of 3n means to the right and left side of the arrow. What do you have to do? Skip alpha minus 1 samples. So 0 and 1. Or divide each point with this scaling factor. So this will come. If I divide 1 by 3, this will not come, 2 by 3, this will not come, this will come. Now interpolate. First decimate, then interpolate. Now you have to interpolate this signal by 1 by 2. And what I said, if you are interpolating by 2 means what? Between the consecutive samples, how many zeros will come? 1 0 will come. So 0 will be as it is. But between 0 to 1, one more 0 means include 1 0 here. This will go to 1. Now if you observe, we got the same answer. We got the same answer. This is one method. Right? Method 3. First of all, interpolate. Means first of all calculate x of n by 2. N by 2 means what will come, my dear students? N by 2 means between the consecutive samples 1 0 will come. So 0 1 2 3 here. This is what we are going to get. Now decimate. Decimate this interpolated sequence by 3. Now decimation means what? Divide each point with the scaling factor. 0, this sample will come. This sample will come. 1 by 3 will not come, 2 by 3 will not come, 3 by 3 1, so this will move to 1. 4 by 3 will not come, 5 by 3 will not come, 6 by 3 2. Now if you observe, we got the same answer. You can choose your own method. Hope everybody is comfortable. You can do in the first method, second method, third method. All the methods will result the same answer. Please reply in the chat box. You must be very active in live chat. Yes. Yes. Not only, replying, you must practice also after the class. Fine. So now we'll switch to the next topic. Basic signals are standard signals. Basic signals are standard signals. We'll try to cover all the basic signals what we are going to have in the entire subject, right? The first one is, let's give priority to continuous time signals. So the first one is continuous time or unit step signal. Let's analyze this continuous time unit step signal in a detailed manner. Continuous time unit step signal. First of all, how you are going to define this signal? This signal is denoted by u of t, defined as 1 for t greater than 0 and 0 for t less than 0. This is the definition. One for t greater than 0 and 0 for t less than 0. T less than 0. Immediately after defining, you have to take an important point, that is note. Signal ut is discontinuous at t is equal to 0. Signal ut is discontinuous at t is equal to 0. Discontinuity means, from the basic mathematical knowledge, what we know, left hand limit must be equal to right hand limit. Suppose if I consider a small value less than 0, what is the value of the signal? 0. If I consider small value greater than 0, what is the value of the signal? 1. So at 0, left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. So we say that the signal u of t is discontinuous at t is equal to 0. Right? And remember, the value of any signal is not defined at discontinuity. If you have any discontinuity in the signal, value is not defined. And one more important point is, discontinuity means what? Sudden rise in the signal or sudden fall in the signal. Discontinuity means sudden rise or sudden fall. Now if you want to have the value at the point of discontinuity, according to Gibbs phenomena, this we'll discuss in Fourier series. Detailed discussion is there. If you want to have the value at the point of discontinuity, simply take the average of the values. Average of the values means suddenly at 0 there is sudden change. You can consider switch is open up to t is equal to 0 minus, at t is equal to 0 plus, suddenly the switch is closed. Right? U of 0 is, take the average of the values. 0 plus 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 by 2. Mathematically, you can take the value of u of 0 to be 1 by 2 mathematically. This is about u of t, unit step signal. You will be getting this signal frequently in your network analysis. You might have studied also. So this is the nature of u of t. And discontinuity. Discontinuity means what? Sudden rise or sudden fall. Remember, my dear students, if your signal is discontinuous, at any point you have to separately define the value at that point. If your signal is continuous, no need to define separately. Suppose if my signal is continuous at 0, I need not define separately. If my signal is discontinuous, so I am defining separately. Whenever your signal is discontinuous at any point, you have to define the signal separately at that point. If it is continuous, you need not bother, you need not define. Right? So this is the definition of unit step signal. And after this, let's see the basic operations on the unit step signal. What is the first operation? Time shifting. Time shifting, if you observe. Now u of t is there with you. U of t. This one. Now u of t minus 4, if I ask you. U of t minus 4, you can Perform the transformations of the independent variable on the basic signal. U of t minus 4 means delayed version. Yes, you can do. U of t plus 4 means, yes, we can perform advanced version. What are the transformations we have studied? Just we are applying. Right? Now this is U of t. Suppose if I want to have the amplitude scaling, 10 U of t I want. How I'll draw 10 U of t? Your amplitude scaled by how many units? 10 units. Right? So this is the first transformation of the independent variable, time shifting on unit step signal. After that, let's go to time reversal. Time reversal, let's perform. U of t is there with you. What could be U of minus t? Mirror image along vertical axis. Yes, fine. What is minus U of minus t, my dear students? Do this time reversal, take the mirror image along horizontal axis. Yes, it's the one, isn't it? So time reversal also you can happily perform, my dear students. So hope everybody is comfortable. Reply in the live chat. Time shifting, time reversal. Now next we'll go for time scaling. Time scaling. Suppose U of t is there with me. This is my U of t, unit step signal. Yes, yes, this is there with me. I want U of 4t. I want U of 4t. So U of 4t means what? Divide each point with the scaling factor, na? So continuous, now what happens if I divide? I'll get the same. Or I can say that U of 4t is nothing but U of t. U of 4t is nothing but U of t, my dear students. Or in general, I can write like this. I can generalize. U of alpha t is U of t if alpha greater than 0. U of alpha t is U of t if alpha greater than 0. If alpha less than 0, U of alpha t is U of minus t if alpha less than 0. Example is, suppose if I want U of minus 4t, it is nothing but U of minus t. U of minus t. Hope everybody is comfortable, my dear students. This is important. U of alpha t is U of t. Right? Chinna, okay, okay. Observe here. Now, I'll give you one true or false. I'll give you one true or false. U of at minus t naught is equal to U of t minus t naught by a not equal to 0, a greater than 0. True or false? Please reply. Please reply. True or false? True. Ravi Teja, let's see whether your answer is correct or not. Let me verify. For that, Shivanshu, false. Okay. Shivanshu said false. Let's see. Let's observe. See, I want to draw what is U of t minus 2t minus 1. U of 2t minus 1. Can you draw U of 2t minus 1? This is a transformation involving shifting as well as scaling. We know the powerful tools. First shift, then scale, or first scale, then shift by taking alpha as common. Na? Yes. So what is the path? U of t is there with you. Go to U of t minus 1. Call this as y of t. Scale this y of t by 2 units so that you will get u of 2t minus 1. Now what is u of t, my dear students? U of t minus 1, delayed version. So now you have to scale this y of t by 2 units. What will happen? 1 by 2. But here this is nothing but u of t minus 1 by 2 na. So if u of 2t minus 1 can be written as u of t minus 1 by 2, u of at minus t naught is nothing but u of t minus t naught by a. Yes, it is true. It is true. It is true. Suppose based on that, if I ask you what is u of 3t minus 1, u of 3t minus 1, if I ask you u of t minus 1 by 3, we can verify. Alright, no issues here. We are at learning stage. Mistakes will come. Mistakes must come. Right? Observe here, my dear student. So you can take this as an identity. U of at minus t naught is equal to u of t minus t naught by a. And observe here. Can I say that u of t minus t naught, where k is an integer, true or false? True or false? Now look here. Here multiplication, power k means multiplication. Yes, Shina, you are exactly right. U of t minus t naught power k means what happens if I multiply one unit step signal with one more unit step signal? What happens if I multiply one unit step signal with one more unit step signal? I said that multiplication of signals is nothing but multiplying at common points. What is the common portion? 0 to infinite. 0 to infinite. Multiply the amplitudes. 1 multiplied with 1. How much? 1. That's it. That's it. So this is also true. This is also true. U of unit step signal, you multiply any times, you will get the same unit step signal. No, Shivanshu, ramp is tu of t. Tu of t is ramp. Tu of t is ramp. No issues. We are going to cover that one. Right? Observe here, sir. So first of all, we defined u of t. This is the definition of the signal, and we are going to discuss some transformations of the independent variable. Shifting, reversal, scaling we are performing, right? Now, I want to do a small experiment. Observe here. Which one? 7. Vignesh, it is true. You multiply unit step signal any times, you will get the same unit step signal. Now observe here. What is u of t? What is shape? This is my u of t. What is u of minus t? Right? Now, what happens if I add these two signals? U of t plus u of minus t. What happens if I add? Try to add these two signals and observe. See, for t less than 0, this is 0. For t less than 0, this is 1. So 0 plus 1, 1. For t greater than 1, this is 1. This is 0. Second signal is 0. 1 plus 0, 1. So this is a constant signal. This is a constant signal 1, or DC signal we'll call. Very good, Shivans. Or if you add u of t and u of minus t, we'll get a constant or DC signal 1. Important point to be remembered. U of t plus u of minus t is 1. Hope everybody is comfortable. U of t plus u of minus t is 1. Fine. Next. I want the shape of the signal. I want the shape of the signal. I gave you some expression x of t. I want the shape of the signal x of t. I want the shape of the signal x of t. How to get? Observe here. Before going to this, take one point that in unit step signal, coefficient represents the value. In unit step signal, coefficient represents the value. Suppose if I say 10 u of t, 10 u of t, what is the coefficient here? 10. Means this unit step signal is going with a value of 10. If I say 2 u of t, means this unit step signal is going with a value of 2. If I say 3 u of t minus 1, so u of t minus 1 is a delayed version starting at 1 but going with a value of, so this knowledge must be required to draw this signal. Observe here. How to draw this signal? U of t. First of all, consider individual signals. U of t and minus u of t minus 1. U of t means what is the value? Coefficient represents the value. What is the coefficient? 1. Starting point. SP means starting point. Starting point is how much? 0. Now for the second signal, what is the value? Minus 1. Starting point. It is starting at what point? U of t minus 1 means it will start at 1. U of t minus 1 means it will start at 1. Now can you draw this signal? Yes. How you are going to draw? Observe here, my dear students. U of t the signal. U of t the signal starting at 0 going with a value of 1. Starting at 0 going with a value of 1. As this is going with a value of 1, when it encountered 1, what value is added? A value of minus 1 is added. What happens if you add a value of 1 to value of minus 1? Resulting value will become 0. This is the shape of the signal. Hope everybody is comfortable with this. Hope everybody is comfortable. Yes, Vignesh, you are right. U of t minus u of t minus 1. Now, reverse I will give you. Can you write this x of t in terms of unit steps? Acha, Chinna, explain once, sir. In unit step signal, Chinna, observe here, coefficient represents the value. So, u of t means value is 1. U of t means value is 1. Starting point is 0. Minus u of t minus 1 means value is minus 1. Starting point is 1. So, start like this. U of t is the signal, first signal. U of t is the signal starting at 0 going with a value of 1. As this is going with a value of 1, when it encountered 1, a value of minus 1 is added. What happens if you add a value of 1 to value of minus 1? 0. So this is the signal. Chinna, hope you are comfortable. Now look at the next one. Now I want to get this x of t in terms of unit steps. See here, this is starting at what point? 1. Starting at 1, going with a value of 1. So what is the signal that is starting at 1, going with a value of 1? U of t minus 1. What is the signal that is starting at 1, going with a value of 1? U of t minus 1. As this is going with a value of 1, when it encountered 3, its value suddenly became 0. So what value must be added to 1? What value must be added to 1 to make it 0? Value of minus 1 must be added. At what point it must be added? at 3. So what is the equation of a step signal with value -1 starting at t is equal to 3 minus u of t minus 3. Hope everybody is comfortable. Please reply in the live chat. Okay. Shall I explain one more problem of this kind? Shall we take one more problem? Observe here, my dear student. We have a lot of analysis with unit step signal. Now, let's represent this signal in terms of unit steps. Let's represent this signal in terms of unit steps, my dear students. How? First one. Look here. First one. Starting at 1. This is like unit step starting at 1, going with a value of 1. So what is that signal? U of t minus 1. U of t minus 1. As this is going with a value of 1, when it encountered 2, its value became 2. So what value must be added to 1 to make it 2? A value of 1 must be added. At what point it must be added? 2. So what is that step signal? Having a value of 1 starting at t is equal to 2. U of t minus 2. Yes or no? Yes or no? Observe here again, I am repeating. Starting at 1, going with a value of 1 means u of t minus 1. At 2, its value became 2 means a value of 1 must be added. Value 1 starting at t is equal to 2 means u of t minus 2. Because in step signal, coefficient represents the value. Now as this is going with a value of 2, when it came to 3, its value dropped down to how much? Its value dropped down to what? Its value dropped down to 1. So what value must be added to 2 to make it 1 minus 1? A value of minus 1 must be added. At what point it must be added? 3. So what is the step signal that is going with a value of minus 1 starting at t is equal to 3 minus u of t minus 3. Minus u of t minus 3. Now this is going with a value of 1. Now as this is going with a value of 1, at 4 it became 0. So what value must be, now this is going with a value of 1 now. So what value must be added? Minus 1 must be added starting at 4. Understood? Please reply. You have to practice these kind of questions. Yes, exactly. Manoj, you're absolutely right. Manoj Kumar Reddy, you're absolutely right. Chinna, you're right. U of t minus 4. So in this way, you are going to write the signal. So observe here, we started our discussion with u of t. U of t definition we have seen. After that, we are looking at the analysis, time shifting, time reversal, time scaling, combined operations we are looking at, and some identities. What happens if I add u of t and u of minus t? And we are trying to draw this signal. Now, shall I give you one more question? Are you ready, people? Are you ready for one more question? Draw the signal. Draw the signal x of t is equal to, yes, u of 1 minus mod t. Draw the signal x of t is equal to u of 1 minus mod t. How you are going to draw this signal? I want the shape of the signal. Every day you will be having lot of problems, lot of conceptual problems, my dear students. Now, if you want to get, I'll give you a small, explanation. If you want to get u of the shape of u of 1 minus mod t, first of all, you must know u of t. How we define u of t? U of t is 1 for t greater than 0 and 0 for t less than 0. Suppose if t is there, I am taking t here. Suppose how I am going to define u of 1 minus mod t? Can you define u of 1 minus mod t? Yes, is 1 if 1 minus mod t greater than 0 or 1 greater than mod t or mod t less than 1. Yes or no? Mod t less than 1. Mod t less than 1 means what? Plus or minus t less than 1. Means minus t less than 1 to t less than 1. Plus t minus t. So t greater than minus 1 to t less than 1. And 0 if 1 minus mod t less than 0. Hope everybody is comfortable. Now look here, u of 1 minus mod t is 1. In the place of t I have 1 minus mod t. So 1 minus mod t greater than 0 means 1 greater than mod t or mod t less than 1. Mod t means plus or minus t, we know. Minus t less than 1 to t less than 1. So t greater than minus 1 to t less than 1 means resulting signal will exist from what value to what value, my dear students? Minus 1 to plus 1. Minus 1 to plus 1. And what is the value between minus 1 to plus 1? 1. This kind of signal you are going to get. It's all. Hope everybody is comfortable. Manoj, Shivanshu, Raviteja. Shall we have one more? Shall we have one more? Yes. If you people are ready, I am ready. Draw the shape of the signal. All of you must be ready with your pen and paper, my dear students. X of t is equal to u of sin t. U of sin t. U of sin t. I want the shape of the signal. All of you try. From your end, all of you try. U of sin t. More the practice you do, more the concept you will get. And in exam also it saves a lot of time. Don't ever think that I know how to solve. You have to solve. You have to put pen on the paper. U of sin t. All of you must draw. Yes, let me draw. Again, if you want to draw u of sin t also, you must know the definition of u of t. U of t, how you are going to define? 1 for t greater than 0, 0 for t less than 0. Again, u of sin t, how you are going to define? Is 1 if sin t greater than 0 and 0 if sin t less than 0. First of all, you must know the shape of sin t. Do you know the shape of sin t? Yes, we know. So this is sin t. Maximum value is 1, minimum value is -1. Now if you want to know the zero crossings, sin t means it becomes 0 at plus or minus n pi. This is 0, this is pi, this is 2 pi, this is 3 pi, this is minus pi, this is minus 2 pi, and so on. This is 4 pi. Okay, this is a sin t. This is sin t. What we want? U of sin t. U of sin t. Now, my dear students, observe how I am going to draw u of sin t. U of sin t means, what is the definition? If sin t greater than 0, u of sin t will be 1. If sin t less than 0, u of sin t will be 0. So project these values here. Pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, minus 2. Now u of sin t will be 1 if sin t greater than 0. 0 to pi sin t is greater than 0. So u of sin t will attain a value of 1. Will attain a value of 1. Rectangular pulse train with width pi, height 1. Okay, Manoj, you are right. Now from pi to 2 pi, from pi to 2 pi, sin t is less than 0. So u of sin t will be 0. Up to 2 pi. Again, pi to 2 pi to 3 pi. Like this. Like this. Sorry, this is. So this is 4 pi. 3 pi to 4 pi is 0. Here, from here to here it is 0. Sin t is less than 0. So u of sin t will be 0. From here to here, again it will be 1. Hope everybody got this shape. U of sin t. U of sin t. Hope everybody got the shape. So this is about u of sin t. I thought of completing this some more analysis on unit step signal, but time is not sufficient. Let's continue tomorrow the same unit step signal. But before that, let me revise what are the topics which we have seen. So today we have seen the first problem, continuous time signal we took, and we have drawn various signals, and we have checked for which value of independent variable the signal is guaranteed to be 0, and we discussed the same for discrete. And after that, we have seen in what order decimation and interpolation must be done, and we came to a point that you can have any order. And after that, we were discussing basic signals or standard signals, unit step signal, which is discontinuous at t is equal to 0 and defined as 1 for t greater than 0 and 0 for t less than 0. And we are looking at the transformations of the independent variable for the step signal. This is important. If you add u of t and u of minus t, it will be 1. What happens if you subtract instead of plus? What happens if I subtract? Tomorrow we'll discuss. And we have seen how to draw the signal given unit step signal, and how to write in terms of unit step signal given a waveform like this. These are the examples, right? Tomorrow we'll have more analysis on unit step signal and the other basic signals, but the requirement for tomorrow's class is all of you must come prepared. You please go through the notes and come. Okay. So hope everybody enjoyed the session. If you enjoyed the session, put thumbs up in the live chat. All of you type thumbs up in the live chat. And as I said, I want a huge crowd. If the crowd is more, we are going to have more number of initiatives. Those who enjoyed the session, put thumbs up in the live chat. Tomorrow discussion will be very interesting. Right. So don't miss tomorrow's class. But before leaving this class, let me tell you something, that you can follow me on Unacademy at unacademy.com at Swamy. You can follow me on Unacademy. And all of you subscribe to this channel, Unacademy GATE English. This is not GATE Telugu. This is GATE English channel. And these are the channels what we are going to have in Unacademy. We have Creatrix channel for ECE electrical instrumentation, and Unacademy GATE mechanical production, GATE chemical and civil, computer science, Unacademy GATE questions. This is also computer science channel, and Unacademy GATE English. This is our channel. All of you subscribe to the channel and share the channel. And electrical junction and Apti Express. These are the channels we are going to have. And finally, thank you, and try to remember, students, for tomorrow's class, all of you must come prepared. Go through notes and come. We are going to discuss lot of concepts. You'll enjoy the class.